What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video with your boy Zed. Today's video we're going to go through a trade that I made personally, and I also want to talk about how you can personally make money trading penny stocks. Now, if you can make 100 a day, that is basically you replacing your own salary, day salary with that. So let me set the camera down a few minutes and I want to talk about how I made the trade and the kind of trades that I make nowadays. Now, obviously, if you're new to this channel or to this video, we trade specific penny stocks, specific stocks that have catalysts, so we can predict the exact dates these stocks move in value. Majority of you guys who follow me here understand what we do by now, and if you don't, well, it's earning reports, it's FDA approvals, it's catalysts, something that will influence the stock to shoot up in value and down in value. Basically, it's the news, right? And that's what I trade. It's the news. I always trade news. So I use that as the main fundamental or mover of these penny stocks, and that's the way we trade penny stocks on this channel. So sit back and you will get value, guys. Let me set the camera down and let's talk about it. The stock that I traded was RNN, right? Now, I made a huge profit from that. RNN was trading, matter of fact, RNN was on my Patreon account, right? Now, I don't need a Patreon account, but this is where I give my stock alerts. The stock alerts are there for you guys that want to trade what I trade, the stocks, the penny stocks, and one of those was RNN, and I said this week it will release catalysts. But I couldn't anticipate this catalyst. I did something that I basically is not part of my strategy. So what is a catalyst for those guys who are new? Well, a catalyst is something that influences a stock to shoot up in value or down in value. In this case, for penny stocks, it's either an FDA approval or it's the results of a trial or whatnot. But in this case, I didn't use any of that. I went straight to the news. So the news was something I couldn't predict, because I only trade penny stocks because I can predict these biotech penny stocks. I can predict the exact dates, but in this case I couldn't. I just looked at the news and I seen that RNN had an analyst upgrade. What does that mean? That means this hedge fund said buy this stock, so it reaffirmed investors that they should buy this stock. So what happens when a hedge fund, a huge hedge fund, says buy this stock, buy this penny stock? Obviously, people like me and you, we're going to invest and buy this stock because we believe that this hedge fund knows what they're talking about. And then we go into this penny stock, we end up buying this penny stock, it goes up in value, and then we make some money, right? Sometimes we don't, it just goes down in value. So obviously, as a trader, when I see this reaffirmative of buying this penny stock, I know people are going to invest in this stock and the volume is coming in, therefore I'm going to trade that stock. And it shot up by 16% in a single day. Now, Wall Street wants to make 20% a year, okay? That's how much they want to make, 20% a year, but retail traders make 10%. Matter of fact, that's how much I made, 10% on that stock, on that trade. Obviously, I could have waited for 16%, but I'm not greedy, I got out quick. And obviously, after every spike, there has to be a pullback. Now, I always say do not invest in penny stocks because they're risky, especially pharmaceutical penny stocks. I always say only day trade pharmaceutical penny stocks, or penny stocks in general, only day trade them. And that's exactly what we did in this case. We day traded that stock called RNN. We got in at $1.29 and we got out around $1.39. Although it did go to $1.48, but it's always good to get out before the crowd so that you don't get, slumped with the crowd. So I got out before the crowd, and that's what I always say. After every spike, there has to be a pullback. And matter of fact, before the stock market closes, the pullback will happen an hour before or 30 minutes, because people don't want to hold overnight, right? Because it's risky. So let's see how much you would have made in this case. If you have an account of 1,500, right? Not a huge account, just 1,500. And you bought, let's say, 1,000 shares. It would have costed you 1,260 to buy 1,000 shares. So 1,000 shares, right? Multiply that by 10 cents, which is exactly what I made on that, or 14 cents, I think I made 14 cents on that. But in this case, let's say 10 cents, right? You would have made $100 return on your 1,200 investment in one single day, right? Now, that's why I say start small. If you can make that money, then you're doing something good here. You're on the right path, you're learning, and you're perfecting your strategy, you're perfecting your way of doing things. So start small. You don't need to go 10,000, 20,000, whatnot. But most of the times, guys, I wouldn't buy these stocks. I was short penny stocks, like I said. They are risky, and many people kind of get stumped out with penny stocks because they don't understand the behavior of penny stocks. But just understand, a penny stock that shoots up, it has to come back down. It's guaranteed. So you can play it either upwards or downwards. So most of the time, I will play the downwards movement. So that's the way you can make money in the stock market, trade in penny stocks. You don't need a lot of money, but you do need education. You do need to learn how to trade properly and learn the penny stocks, what influences penny stocks. I personally know what influences penny stocks, and it's not the charts, it's not the analysis of things. No, this is the Robin Hood to Batman. We focus on fundamentals first before focusing on anything else, because without fundamentals, forget about the technicals, right? Batman is first, Robin Hood comes second. So that's the way you need to look at these things. Fundamentals come first, analysis, technicals come second. So learn, fail, and learn once again, right? Now, you don't have to have 1,500 accounts. You can just put in 600 and use your leverage, but be willing, or margin, but be willing to lose that money in your account, right? Obviously, you would risk it to make your salary. I mean, look, 1,500 investment to make your day salary is pretty good, right? But obviously day trading isn't for everyone, and stocks isn't for everyone, and it's not as easy as it sounds, and it's not as easy as it looks. But if you really want it, guys, you can make it. You can go out there, learn, educate yourself. And if you're new to this, guys, have a look at the rest of my YouTube videos. Maybe it will teach you a thing or two, because I go through tutorials, and I'm not going to go through tutorials anymore, but it kind of explains to you what I do here, and it's always going to be the same. It's always going to be fundamentals. It's the earner reports for high cap stocks. That is the catalyst. That's what influences stocks to shoot up in value. And for penny stocks, it's always going to be the FDA approvals. Because so guys, if you want to learn how to trade these stocks, look at my tutorials, especially the earner report, because it's the same way that we trade. It's the same kind of, you know, step by step, getting in, getting out, and finding the news and jumping in with the news. Look at these tutorials. They're just plain tutorials for you guys. Made it easy. There'll be a few links in the description. If you're new, just have a look at the YouTube videos that I've released. And if you can't find any value there, then there is the courses that teach you even more than the videos itself. So have a look in the description for those courses. Obviously, you have to promote them every time, but yeah. It's only one course actually that includes 3-in-1 stock course, so it comes out with the penny stocks, the earner reports, and the swing trading. So before you go near them, just have a look at what I do on my YouTube videos first. If you can master these things, or even just make money and you see there's money to be made and you're serious about actually going through this, then come inquire about the courses, right? So let's leave this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. So just remember, guys, it all has to do with analysis, and you can use these charts and whatnot to kind of back up your decisions. So if you learn something from another YouTuber, you can take that and also take what I teach here and form them together, you know, fuse them together to form your own strategy. And that's the way you're going to be successful in the long term. But remember, you don't need much money to actually start with penny stocks especially. But the only problem is finding that correct broker that will allow you to short penny stocks and has all these penny stocks that you want to trade. That is the only problem for traders and beginners nowadays. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to bed, guys. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have a look at the stocks for tomorrow, see what's coming up, and then I'll make a few trades, hopefully. But yeah, I don't know when I'll be posting this video. Hopefully this weekend. Hopefully this weekend anyway. So I'll see you again for more videos, guys. Just like always, I appreciate you for watching. Again, keep it simple. Do not complicate it, because if you do complicate it, I guarantee you won't make any money. Right? See you again.